Let's roll.
Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Jay Mill, Chief Editor of 10th Letter Media, and StraightOfficial.com, where we celebrate hip hop, lifestyle, and culture. Welcome you back to our Straight Official Sit Down series, where we chop it up with artists both native and national and get to know their music journey a little bit better. And tonight, we got a very special guest in the building. We got the one and only Ms. Coxx in the building. How you doing tonight, sweetheart?
I am great. How are you?
Every day above ground is a great day. It is. It truly is. And we're grateful to have you on this call tonight. We're looking forward to tapping in with you and getting to know you better as an artist.
Yes, thank you.
All right. So with no further hold up, I'm gonna go ahead and turn it over to my sister in crime, representing Virginia Fleet DJs, DJ Pynk Dyamond.
Virginia
Pink Diamond.
Pynk Diamond and the Two Fly Radio. We got to say that too. Got to put that out there.
Hello.
You know,
Put some
and
respect on your name.
that's right. And Miss Cox, I need you to do that little intro that you like to do. Go ahead and do that for me, right quick.
What you want me to say?
You know it's Cox time. You already know.
So, so that I'm working with rocking with the Virginia Fleet DJs, or
No, we on Straight Official Magazine. We on another platform tonight. Not a drop, but
okay.
I want you to do your own drop. And then
Oh, you just want me to say it's Cox time. Oh, I got you. MZCO double X triple X if you're nasty. Oh yeah, it's Cox time.
love it. I love it. I love it. Well, of course, you already know me, Miss Cox. I am DJ Pynk Diamond. I'm on a different platform right now, representing the Straight
Yes.
Official Magazine, girl. Straight Official. Um,
Put me in a magazine, please. Thank you.
yes, most definitely. I love that you're here again. I see you for the second time. You're all around the Fleet Nation. You know that, right? You're
Yeah.
everywhere. You
Yeah, for sure.
you are everywhere. So if you can give the Straight Official audience a little bit of history about who Miss Cox is, and then I'm gonna get into my questions. Then we're gonna play your track, and then
Hmm.
I'm gonna come back and ask a couple of more questions. Then I'm gonna let you go. But wait a minute,
Okay.
before you do that, I do have to say this, Miss Cox. Your t-shirts,
Yes.
they fly. I need a tank top. I need a tank top.
Okay.
I need a tank
Tank
top.
top. Do we have tank
Medium.
tops? We do have tank tops. I have crop tops. I have yes. I had to think about it. I said, do I? Yes, we do.
Yeah,
We got them in stock for
I
sure.
gotta have a tank top to represent when I get
In a medium, right?
medium. When I get ready to go to the Fleet DJ conference, yes.
Uh-huh.
I gotta rock your shirt.
Okay, perfect. I will grab that for you. And wait, do you want me to hold it to when you come to Atlanta, or you want me to send it to you?
Either or, it's up to you.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We could do either or, honestly. We do have that. And we got shorts too. Did you see the shorts?
No, girl, I'll make sure we talk about that offline for sure.
Yes, we got some booty shorts too. They say it's Cox time on the butt.
Okay, I like it. I love it. I like it for sure. So go ahead and introduce yourself.
Okay, so hi everyone. I am Miss Cox. I am East Atlanta's finest. If you find somebody fine, let me know, but I'm sure that you will not. So I'm not worried about it. I am the modern day rock star. I'm an all around entertainer. I rap, I act, I model, I host events, I write music. I do some of it all as far as like the music industry is concerned.
All right. So you from East Atlanta.
East Atlanta, Zone 6 to be exact.
Okay, Zone 6. All right. So how did you get into this music game?
Well, honestly, believe it or not, I wrote my very first verse when I was 10 years old, but I didn't really like start seriously performing until later on in my teenage years. But we had a family friend that was in our house, and he used to always make beats and rap in our basement. Like he had the whole setup and everything. And one day I was just like, I want to rap. Let me rap. And he was like, okay, you want to rap? Let's do it. And I did it and wrote my first, well, did the 16 bars. He recorded it. And the rest, honestly, is kind of history at this point because I just been going crazy ever since.
Okay, I definitely been seeing that. Definitely the hype about the stocks for sure. I'm telling you, if it ain't on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, you are absolutely everywhere.
Well, that's good. That's great. I'm happy to hear that for sure.
Yeah, you're definitely everywhere. Now, you do a lot of things, right? But as an
Hmm.
artist, as a recording artist, what type of challenges have you gone through and you absolutely overcame it?
Outside of being a female in a male dominated industry.
Yeah, that part.
That would be the biggest one, honestly. Just, not being respected, basically people kind of desensitizing you and feeling like whatever you've done, you had to like sleep your way to accomplish whatever you accomplished. So you kind of got to go a little twice as hard just being in the entertainment music industry as a whole, for sure.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely agree because it's almost like when I wanted to become a DJ, a female DJ, people was like, okay, right, because I model.
Hmm.
That don't mean anything. I can do everything, to be honest.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Now, a lot of us have our favorite artists, right? Who
Hmm.
are your top three favorite artists, and you have to tell me why.
Top three favorite artists. We're gonna go Missy Elliott. She's my number one, simply because she's an all around entertainer. And like I said earlier, like I'm an entertainer. So from when she steps her big foot, big toe on the stage, like you're 100% entertained from whatever she's doing. Like Missy Elliott for me is a legend, iconic, one of the goats for sure in the music industry. Um, Second, let's go Eve. I say Eve because Eve showed that versatility with doing music and then at the same time acting, which again I kind of can emulate those type of traits with being an artist and also being an actress as well. And I'm gonna say Little Kim because she's just like unapologetically her type of thing, for sure. So yeah, those would be my top three.
That's actually, those are some good artists that you named, and
Oh
one
yeah.
of them being from Virginia, Missy Elliott.
Yes, of course. Yes.
Now, well, let me ask this: when you're not actually performing in the studio, right? What does Miss Cox like to do?
If I'm not in the studio performing, honestly, believe it or not, I'm in the house somewhere, quiet, enjoying my downtime, quiet, like again, just watching movies, maybe chilling. I'll pretty much, or I love to cook, so I may cook something and have like my girls over and we have a sleepover at my house and just vibe, honestly, because I feel like I have to be outside so much. I kind of be missing my house a lot, so I enjoy just being at home, getting that quietness and just being able to just vibe with, my close friends, my family, my loved ones, because I don't really get to spend time with them for sure. So
Okay,
I'm
so
big
I
on family, so it's all I reckon.
I heard you say cook. What do you like to cook? I'm curious.
I like to cook some of everything, but my favorite top things to cook would be anything stuffed. So like stuffed shells, stuffed salmon, stuffed chicken, anything in that in that lane. Stuffed anything.
Okay, that sounds pretty good. Definitely, for sure. Now, are you kind of working on new music? Tell us about that if you are.
Yeah, actually, I have a lot of music that you guys haven't even heard yet that I'm excited to release to the world. I feel like with this next wave of music from Miss Cox, it's just gonna be a different, like I would say, a different layer that's being peeled off. Like you guys get a good piece of me right now, but with the next wave of music, it's just gonna be like a wow type of thing. So I'm just excited to share that with the world, honestly.
Okay, that's good. Now, as far as performing, let me
Hmm.
ask you this. Um, do you get nervous when you perform? And if you do, how do you handle that nervousness?
I honestly, I feel like I've been doing it so long, I don't really get nervous anymore. Um, I think because I'm just an overthinker as a whole, I'm pretty over calculated with what I'm doing and what has to be done. So I would just say my main thing is I do my prayer, of course, before I get on stage, and then I'll take a quick double shot before I get on stage and just leave it on there. Just like, okay, cool. I talked to God. I took my shot. I ain't thinking about it. I ain't worried about it. Let's go.
Okay, that's fair enough for sure. I know for me, I definitely get nervous every time I DJ. My hands like shake, literally.
Yes, that's the
You
pregame ritual.
know? They definitely
That's Miss Coxx, Miss Coxx pregame ritual. Yes, we need a double shot and a prayer.
for sure. Now, out of the whole time that you've been in this music game, what can you tell us about your most memorable event?
Mm. I'm gonna say Carnival when I did the Atlanta Caribbean Carnival, and I was performing in front of 50,000 people, if I'm not mistaken. And then my other most memorable place would be Wichita, Kansas. And believe it or not, like they were really, really lit, fun. The energy was crazy. Like it was just the energy in Wichita was just unmatched. So that would definitely be like my favorite place to perform outside of Carnival. Carnival was the biggest crowd that I've done so far.
Really? That's nice. When did you perform with in Atlanta? Was it in Atlanta?
Yes, the Atlanta Caribbean Carnival.
Okay, okay,
Hmm.
okay. Were you nervous then?
That one a little bit, yeah, for sure. I mean, because that was a lot of people. Like I've
Yeah.
done like 2,000, 3,000, 500, 10, 10 people, 20 people, but 50,000 people, and like you look out, you can't even really see faces in a crowd. Like so that's that's a different type of thing for sure.
Okay, okay. Now, do you do any production or writing your songs, or do you have a team that works with you?
I would say that my music is I'm gonna say is about a good 90% is written by me. In my sessions, I may have like my producer that may write with me on a record, or whoever I'm working with at the moment may be like, okay, here, they'll give me a bar or two here and there. But predominantly, I write all of my music.
Oh, that's good. That is definitely good to know. Now, since you've been in the music game, has there been anybody that has followed you, helped you, supported you the most since you've been on your musical journey?
Outside of like my family and my team, mm,
Yes.
I I don't really.
Any one particular person
Mm,
that may stand out?
Mm, Not necessarily. I'm gonna say no. Like I've met people. Don't get me wrong. I've met people that are in the music industry, and they've gave me like words of wisdom and stuff like that. But as far as like helping, I'm gonna say no. Outside of my family and my team, I don't. No, nobody else has helped.
Okay. I always wonder that because you have so many independent artists that are up and coming. Some of them are definitely on fire. Even when they just getting started too. And
Yeah.
I always wonder, especially say if it's a rapper and it's a female rapper,
Mhm.
I'll be thinking,
Mhm.
I wonder can the mainstream rappers help the independent rappers? You know,
Yeah, so I mean, I get what you're saying, but that's why I say like I have ran into people that gave constructive criticism or like gave me some inspiration. For example, like I've got a chance to meet Moni Love in person, and we had a really good talk. She gave like auntie vibes to me, so it was like let me tell you this what you need to do, this what you shouldn't do type of thing. Um, Trillville, who are like Atlanta legends. They are like my brothers. The Shot Boys are like my brothers to me as well. So they've like I said, sat down with me, told me like, hey, this what you need to do, this what you don't need to do. That's a hot song. Took me under their wing, in that facet. Try to
okay.
think who else. Yeah,
I just
people like that.
always
Like I said,
wonder
Moni
that
Love,
because
Trillville, Shot Boys.
it's just so many artists that are up and coming now. And I always think
Yeah.
that the mainstream, if I was the mainstream artist, I would definitely be like, hey, Miss Cox, I think I'm gonna have you open up for me, like boom, 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 boom,
Yeah, I haven't
boom.
gotten that yet. I,
That's what
I
I'm
haven't gotten that yet,
saying. That's what I'm
unfortunately.
saying.
I would love to. I haven't gotten that yet. Yeah, I just haven't gotten. I've gotten like people that want to work with me, like do records with me and stuff like that. Like actually take time out to write or produce and stuff like that. Yeah, but as far as like bringing me out on the show, well, maybe one that was like, oh, just play your song type of thing. That wasn't afraid, but I haven't had the opportunity to open up for anybody as of yet.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I just think people, if I, like I said, if I was a mainstream artist, I would definitely help up and coming and rising superstar for sure, or
Yeah.
pretty much take some of my millions and invest in them because,
Yeah.
I really think there's so many talented people in the world, right? So
Yeah.
any
Absolutely.
anytime I'm like anywhere DJing or just vibing on the internet, I'm scrolling across social media, and then I stop and I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
oh my God, who is this person? You know?
Yeah.
And then I go and check out their bios and things like that. I'm like, why isn't this person mainstream?
Yeah.
Why isn't this person being treated like the A-listers? Because you have so much talent. You know what I'm saying? Trust me, I be looking for talent everywhere like I got a whole lot of money. But if I did have a whole lot of money, I would definitely be one of the investors investing the talent that I run into.
Yeah. I
Don't
mean, that sounds
you?
good. Like I said, it's just, I think, I really can't speak for them, but I feel like a lot of them, um, either outside of them being their own artists, they're not really focused on that type of thing. Or in addition to that, I haven't been around the actual people that actually like want to sign artists and take them under their wings and stuff as of yet.
Right, right. I see a little bit of it. I've seen how like Usher did. There's a lot of artists that took somebody up under their wing. You know what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
I guess I got a different mindset about the talented people. Hey, it
Yeah.
is what it
Yeah.
is. Um, Now tell us about this song I'm about to play. Go ahead. How did you come up with the name? Right? Because that
Hmm.
song right there is really rocking. How did you come up with the name?
Hmm.
And who produced it?
So that song is produced by one of my producers, Yako Worldwide. It honestly, he called me one day and was just like, "Hey, I got one for you." And for me, it was regular. He called me every week, like, "I got one for you. I got one for you. I got one for you." So I pulled up at the studio a couple days later, heard the record, fell in love with it, and I knocked that whole song out in like an hour and a half tops. It was just because I fell in love with the beat. And once you fall in love with a beat, it comes second nature to just write to it. And inside the song, you hear the sample that say "Go ahead, go ahead." So we just like it makes sense. Just call it "Go ahead."
Okay, okay. All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and get into go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go
Yeah, go
ahead.
ahead and do that.
Yes. So you can go ahead and give us a shout out to the Straight Official magazine, and go ahead and introduce the track, and I'm gonna go ahead and drop it.
Okay. What's up? What's up? Word, it's yours truly, Miss Coxx, locked in with Straight Official Magazine, and this is my single. Go ahead. And oh yeah, it's Coxx time.
Hey, Chucklehead, you get the tune?
Oh yeah, it's Coxx time. Rich, got some money, tell him go get it. Get it. Bad, bend it on me, baby, I'm with it. I'm with it. Ass fat, slim waist, I'm better not pretty. Pretty. All that broke talk, I'm about to cash. And not the pennies. Go ahead, go ahead. Bustin' out the Valentino, get my cash in the row. Talking bingo, shake that 7-Eleven like casino. Roll that dice, don't think twice. Talking cash, what's the price? Used to basic, I'ma change your life. I'm about business, so I swipe. Think I'm tricky, I might be. Yeah, I might be. Go ahead. She twerk, she bad. He can't ever pass on her. She got all that on her. Just work, she with it. Bend over, she lit it. Go big bop, what you gon' do? Hit the bed, baby, it go squeak, squeak, squeaky. Legs to the wall, I let it lead. leave. Call me Quill, now he go to sleep. Sleeping. He in love, he call me his little free. She freaky. Bend it over, pin me to the wall, and I go crazy. Loco. Make him lose his mind, and now he calling me his baby. Hey, baby. I can't be your baby, no, me driving crazy. Thought I couldn't ride, and now he calling me Miss Daisy. Up and down and up and down and up and down, pogo. Baby, you the hell yeah, cause I know so. I can have a team, but I look poppin' my solo. I'm a million then some, baby, I'm the combo. Oh yeah. Go ahead. She twerking. She bad. He can't ever pass on her. She got all that on her. Just working. She with it. Bend over. She lit it. Go big boy, what you gon' do?
Miss Coxx, Jay said, is there a video for this song?
It is. Absolutely.
Oh man, on YouTube?
Absolutely.
All right, Jay, there you have it. We're going to go check that out after we get off this call with her, because that definitely is a booty shaking song. It's fire. I love the song. We got it in rotation right now to Fly. So you got to make sure, Miss Coxx, you download that Fleet DJs app so you can catch you. I'm actually getting ready to do something special for the independent artists. So stay tuned.
We like something special.
Stay tuned. Yes. So I love the song. DJ Los, he said he has to leave, but the song is fire. DJ Mysterious, fire. And so everybody up here definitely liked the song. Now, to be honest with you, I'm gonna tell you what I did yesterday. I put your song on the top 5, my top 5. So if it gets selected, I will let you know because it goes on this urban chart. So.
Oh, okay. I think I was just added to the urban chart. Is that the same one I was just added to?
I'm not sure. So
okay.
if it gets up there, I will definitely send you the flyer and the tags for sure. Okay.
Yes, let's do it. It will. It'll be up there. It'll be like number 3 or something. I don't know. It'll be in the top 5.
Oh yeah. We do that every week. The Fleet Nations ask us for our top 5 artists, and so I mix mine with the independent artists and the mainstream artists. You know, like
that makes sense.
Like Sierra got her new song that dropped, Ecstasy, and then you got to go. Oh, it would be nice for you and Sierra to get a collaboration. Boom.
Hello. She from Atlanta.
Yeah, for sure. So I'm not going to hold you, but I got maybe 2 more questions I want to talk to you about or ask you about.
That's fine.
Do you have any upcoming tours anywhere the rest of this year?
I'm actually still in the middle of my tour, the Miss Coxx on Another Level tour. We have a few more dates. We'll be in Nashville on Sunday. Next week we will be in New Orleans. The week after that we'll be in Memphis. Then we'll go back to New Orleans if I'm not mistaken, and Alabama. Something I'm not looking at the calendar right now, but I believe those are my next few dates on tour.
And you know, I saw you was here last week in the DMV up in DC, and Miss Coxx, you did not message me.
Listen, blame Zeus. I heard all else spells blame management. Zeus.
Okay, I haven't met Zeus yet, but I hear a lot about Zeus from DJ Miss A-Town for sure. So you tell Zeus, Pynk Dyamond said, the next time you are in the DMV, especially Virginia, I want y'all to come by. We're going to go to Fish and Grill and have some dinner.
So in my defense, in our defense, I gotta have Zeus back on this one. They end up canceling the Virginia show. So we went there, we went to DC first and we did Baltimore. On Friday, we were supposed to do the Richmond. They canceled Richmond, so we ended up going home a day early. So we technically didn't make it to you in Virginia.
Oh, Miss Cox, and guess what? I work in Richmond. I would have
Yeah,
definitely.
that's exactly where we were gonna be at. We're gonna be in Richmond, but they canceled it.
All right, well, y'all definitely keep me posted if you come into Richmond again, okay? For sure.
For sure. I believe they're supposed to be rescheduling it. So once they do that,
Make sure
once
I'm
they do that,
gonna
we'll
send you
be able
my
to get that situated.
I'll send you my phone number. Okay.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. All right. Now, last question. What is the best piece of advice that you can give to a new person that is just stepping into the music game?
So my advice kind of changes. Um, Kind of changes from day to day, honestly. I think today I'm gonna say have tunnel vision. Focus on your task at hand and the goal and stay consistent with it.
Okay,
It's
that's
a lot very easy to get overly consumed in the world around you. So just stay focused on what you have going on. Everybody's path is gonna be different, and what's meant for you is gonna be meant for you regardless.
that's a good piece of advice. Definitely love that for sure. So now, do you have any closing remarks for the Straight Official Magazine team?
My only thing that I would have to say to you guys is thank you. Honestly, just thank you. I appreciate you guys for your time. It's what Thursday. I'm pretty sure y'all have wives, husbands, kids. Like everybody has their own life and their own thing going on, and y'all took time out of y'all day to spend time and talk to me and listen to me. So I'm just grateful. I appreciate everybody.
Yeah, well, you would have met Kobe if he was starting to bark because I got a little morky. And every time I get on a Zoom interview, somewhere along the lines, he will bark. But I may bring him to the conference. You know what I'm saying? Because he's a little.
Okay.
So I
Yes.
may bring him to the conference. As long as the hotel will allow me to bring him, I will definitely bring him. He's going to be the Fleet Nation dog.
The Fleet Nation dog. That's good. Yeah, for sure.
Well,
I can't wait to meet him.
yes, girl, I'll definitely make sure I bring him. So, because I think Miss A Town, she's like, oh, Kobe's my friend. I said, okay. So when I need a break while I'm at the conference, Miss A Town, you can watch Kobe. Yes. So again, Miss Cox, it's always been a pleasure talking to you. I give my hat and kudos to you because females are we're gonna rule the world regardless. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's in
Yeah,
music, whether it's
absolutely.
DJing, modeling, acting, it doesn't even matter what we do. We rule the world. So
Yeah,
to you
absolutely.
keep it growing, keep it going, and definitely we want to make sure that we are breaking records out here, and definitely yours is definitely one to be broke for sure. Um,
Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
welcome. So if you can give us information on where to find Miss Cox, and then we'll let you go. So you probably got to go eat dinner, but yes, we'll definitely catch up with you again.
No, I actually have to get to an event. So, we working.
Got
I
you.
wish. I wish I was sitting down eating dinner. But y'all can follow me everywhere at misscox.com. Well, that's my website. But outside of my website, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all of that is Miss Cox. That's MZCOXX. Again, that's MZCOXX. If you're nasty. Oh yeah, it's Cox time.
Yes, I love it. All right, we're gonna have Jay come back on the floor so he can give his closing comments, and we're gonna let you go and get to the event for sure.
Thank you.
Ms. Cox, we definitely want to thank you for your time tonight. You are definitely an artist that I'm really ready to tap into and get to know, you know what I'm saying, better as an artist. I'm waiting for that next wave of music that
Thank you
you
so
know what I'm
much.
saying, got on
Yeah.
the way and working. Again, you know what I'm saying, track was hot, you know what I'm saying? That's why I was definitely like asking about there has to be a video of this because I saw the visual
Yes, it's
and
definitely a visual for sure.
I found the visual and I will be peeping that out, you know what I'm saying, once we get off here. But
Okay, cool.
Yeah, but just to close it out, you talked about, saying being a female artist in a, male dominated sport, so to speak. So,
Yeah.
uh, my question to you is that, with the current, I'd say like revolution that's going on with female artists in the game right
Hmm.
now. There's obviously a female revolution that's going on, a second coming, if you will.
Hmm.
What do you think that yourself as an artist is going to do to alter the overall effect of this evolution for women in hip hop?
I feel like me as an artist to continue and to go along with the evolution is actually literally not boxing yourself in. So that's why I'm not just a rapper. And like I was speaking on earlier, the new music that you'll hear be some singing records, pop records. It's not just hip hop. Like it's all about being versatile. So you can go toe to toe in any lane. Don't ever box yourself in. So I think that is what's going to keep me around, and going along with the evolution for sure.
Well, we're definitely looking forward, and we are definitely tapped in with you as an artist, man. So we definitely appreciate your time tonight. So to close it on out, this has been another edition of Straight Official Sit Downs, featuring the one and only Ms. Coxx, hosted
Yes.
by DJ Pynk Dyamond. So, and by all means, log on to www.straightofficial.com where we celebrate hip hop lifestyle and culture. And remember, it's the due season. So, by all means, get some.
All right. Y'all have a great evening. Thank you for coming, Miss Cox.
Bye.